Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Barbara, here. Are you there, Barbara?
I sure am. Hi, everybody.
And I have my our show psychic, Dayle Schear. Are you there, Dayle?
Yes, I am.
Aloha,
Okay.
Dale.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh, I miss you too. I do.
All week long, I think about you and our shows that we do and funny moments. And, I mean, you just are such a cool lady. And it's just been fun working with you every Friday. Right, Johnny?
You're cool. You're
Right.
a cool lady. You're very special and very sweet. How's the weather down there, Barb?
Thank you. Oh, it's just beautiful, sunny, mild days. They're wonderful, human comfort zone. 68 degrees. Throughout the evening a couple nights ago, it was raining, which I love hearing. So I just love living here in California. I mean, that's why most people are here, for that perfect weather. We all know what's going around in other parts of the country and world. So I'm lucky.
Weather's about the same here, and it's been
Yep.
beautiful today, except for it's going to be high winds. There's a storm coming in.
Oh, do you like storms, though? I like the wind and the sound of the trees and the leaves rustle.
Well, I think when I have my puppies, I mean, my puppy, you know, I put furniture out on the he ate it. He literally.
Oh,
you know,
what kind was it?
You know, the white things where you sit down, the chairs.
So he ate right through that hard material? That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
How does he do
Not
that?
that funny.
I mean, he's 80 pounds today, and he's only 8 months old. He won't even be 8 months old till the 18th. He's huge.
What kind of dog is he?
Wow, German Shepherd.
Okay.
I've heard about him so many times. What is his name again?
Lucky.
Lucky? Aw, well, he is lucky. Why did you name him that, though?
I didn't. My husband did. But I found I couldn't think of a name. I found because we were looking so long, so hard for a dog, and it's very hard to get a dog. They want a lot of money for dogs now because everybody wants one. So,
is this just purebred, or even to adopt a dog, it costs something, right?
Yeah, my girlfriend just adopted a dog, my friend, and it cost her at the Humane Society for a Chihuahua $500. I mean,
oh my goodness! Because it has all the shots and everything, but I thought it was like my cat was like $125. I'm like, okay, you did the shots for me, cool. You know, I don't have to worry about that for a while. I take the cat, but $500, that doesn't seem like adoption. I mean, I guess adoption can be different than rescue then.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what it was. But, I mean, that was one dog she looked at. But all I can say is that it's really bad out there for getting a dog that you want. And I looked and looked and looked. And I've had 9 German Shepherds over the years. And I love them. And they're very special. And they're very smart. And they're very protective of me. And especially what's going on in the world. You know, I want to have a dog in my car that will protect me. You know what I mean?
Is it a service dog?
No, he's just a regular dog. But shepherds do that. They sit in the middle of a room and they look at each door and they guard each door to make sure no one's coming in.
Oh yeah, well, there's a reason why they are the police dog. I mean, they're super smart. They're the best dogs you could get. My daughter wants one so badly, a German Shepherd. They are amazing animals. And I don't know how you went through losing 8 of them. I mean, they're like your family. Wow.
Over the years. I'm just saying.
Over the years. Still, that's a lot.
2 at a time.
But, I love them. Tell me about the German Shepherd. The white is your Lucky so big. How much are they usually weighing, a German Shepherd?
Well, 8 months, they don't weigh 81 pounds. I'd say they weigh more like 50. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Is it like muscle or is it just husky dog?
Muscle. He's strong because if I sit out in the patio and I sit in my chair, he'll knock me over if he wants something. So he's huge.
Wow.
He doesn't know because he's a baby. In his mind, he does not know that he's hurting you. But he was supposed to go to school, and we're taking him to school, but he hurt his paw because he's running so fast playing ball, and then he stopped short, and then he hurts his foot. So I had to have the vet give me anti-inflammatory pills so that it would come down. But he's okay. I mean, he's just going to be a big boy. Well, all my dogs at the end were 80 and 90 pounds. So I don't know where his end is. He's only 8 months, and they grow technically for 2.5 years. But, I mean, they fill out for 2.5 years.
I would get one, but I don't think it has enough space here. I'm not equipped. You must have, obviously, it runs, has space. You have space. You take it, or what do you do? How does it get so much exercise?
Well, we have the backyard to play. And
see, I live in an apartment. So
right.
You have a backyard? Wow.
Okay, you don't put your in an apartment. I mean, that's not good.
No.
And you put little ones in it. So it's just like we can't take him to the dog park because when we got him, he was kind of a rescue. I mean, he was only 3 months old, but they just left him outside tied up, and they didn't run him or anything. And I saw the look on his face, the sadness of that day, and I said to my husband, we got to get this dog, and we did. But he runs every. He has thousands of toys. So plays with his toys.
He just runs. It's like a kid when they run and they get blisters on their feet. I mean, same with animals, dogs. He's like running. I know when you told me that you guys got that ball thrower thing, I do that with my friends' dogs, and I love doing that. I want to get a dog, but then I think, what about those days where I don't feel like getting up, and going to walk a dog? Yeah. Sometimes I am very reclusive, Dayle.
Well, so am I. But you're fine. You mentioned your August 21st. Is your birthday?
Yes.
That's on the cusp, of Leo and July. What is Cancer? Cancer and Leo.
Or is it July is Cancer,
actually,
yes, and then it goes
August,
to.
But it's August 21st. Wouldn't that be Leo Virgo?
Yeah, Virgo. The one after. Yeah, it's Virgo. So I have gotten all that reading done, and I'm supposedly have the best in the deeper looking at everything. Supposedly I have the best of every moon, star, whatever is out there. I had this reading by a professional, so I got lucky. Yeah, I am lucky. But the Leos, they don't want to go out. They don't want to be in the spotlight, but when they are thrust into the spotlight, they enjoy it, and they do shine.
Ask Richard that. He is a full-blooded Leo. Put him on.
Sure. What is his date? Well, yeah, let's talk to him. I want to know his exact birth date.
Aloha.
I love August. Fellow August birthday boy. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty good. How are you all doing there? You sound pretty good.
We're doing great. And not only
that,
fellow Washingtonian. We're from Washington.
Okay, we had a highlight this morning. We went and got our second shot. And what was really interesting was the lady came out and she just chirping away, talking away, and explaining this and that. And it says, oh, here, relax your arm. And I relax my arm. And I'm trying to listen to her because I'm a little hard of hearing. And the next thing I know, it says, well, have a good day. Here's your card. And then I realized that Dayle had saw me get my shot, and it wasn't a needle. It was one of these air things. Boom.
Oh.
I never felt anything. It was painless, totally painless. And I still don't have any reaction yet. I'm knocking on wood, but it's just amazing.
Did they ask you?
And
Richard, did they ask you any questions at all? Do you drive up? Do you do it like you go into the clinic? Is it a drive-through? Do they ask you a question at all, or just look at the chart? Oh, you're on here. Here's your shot. Boom. Do they ask you anything?
Yes, they do, and they give you a couple of forms you have to read and sign and answer some questions and all that, which is fine, no big deal. It's very quick. The way the system works with us, they have a parking lot right behind the medical building, and you pull in there, and they come out and you bring the paperwork to you. You get there at your appointed time because we had a time to be there, and they come out, boom, boom. The next thing you know, it is so quick and efficient, and once you're shot, then they'll say, well, okay, will you please sit here for 15 minutes so we be sure you're okay. And if later you have any problems, you can do this, you can take that, you can go, if it's really a problem, go to, to the emergency room, blah, blah, blah. Very, very well organized. And it's just so, you see things on TV and people standing in lines and all that. So
yes,
I guess the pace to be 92 now and then, and they'll say, "Okay, I'll give you an appointment."
Well, that's what Dayle was saying, though. But your state is a little above the other states out there as far as not running out of it. And you said that, Dayle, in the last show. Come over to Nevada if you want to get your shot.
Well, that could be true.
Nevada is opening up in Las Vegas. I'm in Lake Tahoe, Minden, Garnerville area, and Las Vegas is opening up the casinos 24/7. So look at that.
Wow. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I thought it was already a lot open because I went there. I was walking all around. It was Halloween. And it was open. I was at the Wynn, though. I didn't go to other places. The Wynn was 24-hour open casino gambling. It's so safe. Had all those shields in between each gambler. It was, how it used to be, you're all crowded kind of in there? No more of that. I think that's maybe gone forever. I mean, it is panels up, you guys. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Well, we have a lot of... Yeah, John.
I think you were going to say what I was going to say. We have a lot of callers. Or...
Yeah, we better talk to a caller.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Richard.
We're sorry, and thanks for waiting, everybody.
You're welcome.
We just like to chat a little bit in the beginning for 15 minutes. That's usual. That's usually what we do.
All right. The first
who's first,
one
Johnny?
we have is area code 646.
You're on.
Hello.
The psychic Dayle Schear. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
What is your name and where you're from?
Okay, I'm calling from New York. My name is Lucy. Lucy?
Yes, Lucy. What part of New York?
It's Orange County, New York.
Where is that? I grew up in Jersey. Where is Orange County, New York? Set up.
Orange County, New York is, the Woodbury Common?
Yes. That's where they have the outlet.
Orange County, New York. The outlet.
Oh, the outlets. Okay. Did you know about that, Barbara?
Yes.
No, I know about the Meadowlands. That's what I knew about where I lived in it was called, oh my gosh, It was New Jersey. Kearny, Kearny. Kearny, New Jersey. I lived there.
And Secaucus.
Okay, and I drove into New York City, but there was a huge stadium right there outside New York City. That was the Meadowlands. Concerts playing, like a lot of markets, just all kinds of things they hold there. Have you heard of that?
Let's find out what the young lady wants. How can I help you, sweetie?
Okay. I was listening to your show. You can look and see forward, like the future. I'd like to know what you see me doing after March.
Okay.
April, May, June.
Okay.
Going forward.
No psychic can tell you the dates. Okay, they would be a fool if they did. I can give you a generalization of what will be happening, in the next few months, but I can't make it specific. If that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
There's talk of a move, or maybe, living somewhere else. Have you, in the past, gone to Europe or something with Europe?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what country?
If I have something to be with Europe, my ex-husband was from Europe.
Okay.
And then 2 years ago, I went to Italy.
Italy.
I used to go to
okay.
Europe. Yeah. I went to Italy for a week and a half. Yeah.
Something tells me you want to go there again. You want to take a trip there? Hello?
Can you repeat, please? Yes, I'm listening.
Did you want to go there again? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you want to go to Italy again?
I would love to. I like it.
Yes, you will. I don't know how far in the future, but you will. I also see, and this is really weird, two things weird. I see balloons, like there's a party, or it could be a birthday party, it could be an anniversary, or it could be flowers and balloons. What's with balloons?
With balloons. The celebration. Well, the balloons, I think the celebration of me being laid off after 22 years of working for a company, for a corporation, and it's going to happen at the end of this month, maybe.
Yeah,
so to celebrate, maybe, probably.
They're gonna they have a party for you?
No party. But in my head, it's a party going on.
Oh, that's good.
And probably I can do some celebration.
Well, I see a big celebration for you, and I see something with new people coming into your life. So, what is the specific question you want to know?
Okay, no, I just would like to know because I was like kind of feeling in November that I needed to clear out the house, the home where I live, and then put it for sale. Then suddenly in February 11th, I was called out of the blue telling me that my position has been eliminated at the end of March 27.
Oh, wow. What type of company? What type of?
It's a health insurance company.
Health insurance, okay. Well, you surely should be able to find another one with no problem.
But it kind of. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Are you selling your house?
I'm going to sell my home, yes.
Okay, because it's going to sell real quick. It's going to sell real quick. So you better find a place to live because there's not a lot out there. You better have a place to find.
Yeah. I'm thinking to rent like an apartment or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. In any state, to even rent something, it's crazy. I mean, there's no rentals. People are keeping their home. They're refinancing
vacancy. They're not selling. Some are selling. It's unbelievable. So before you even consider selling your house and make it the highest price, but before you even consider it, you better look and see what's out there for rental.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a sister that had a huge house too. I think she won't mind to host us for a little bit.
House, you're good. So it's all good for you. So not to worry, and don't worry about this job. You're going to find another job, and that will cause a celebration. Okay?
Yeah. Yes. Thank
you so much for calling.
Yeah,
Lucy,
thank you.
It was good to hear from you. Congratulations. And I like
who is
I like
living
that
in Hawaii? Who lives in Hawaii?
Okay.
Who lives in Hawaii?
Oh,
you live in Hawaii?
Dayle Schear used to live there.
No, I live and I live in Tahoe, Minden, Gardnerville, but I go up and back to Hawaii quite a bit.
Okay.
COVID.
Okay, caller, we have to move on to the next caller, but thank you so much, and we appreciate you calling in, and congratulations and good news in your future. So that was cool, right, Dayle?
Yeah, thank you.
Very sweet lady.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, Dayle, okay, how are you feeling now after your shot? Is your arm okay? Okay. Did you get an air shot too?
Yes.
Okay.
But
whatever that is.
I don't know, like tomorrow, what will be. But I'm not going to worry about it. I got the shot.
Well, maybe we'll check on you.
Yeah, I'll be fine. And I have to tell Johnny this is very important. Even though you get both shots, it takes 6 weeks to go through your system. So you don't go out in public with no mask. You got to wear a mask.
Right,
And the same guidelines, because you can pass the virus on. Be aware of that.
Got to still be careful.
Yeah, like that.
My daughter was saying, let's just do it always, even after it's safe. She likes the mask. She goes, the mask works well for me. She likes it. I think the kids are finding it to be a cool accessory.
It is if they make them real pretty. They're cute.
Yeah.
So, and it's getting to know people without seeing them, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, it's nice. Okay, so who do we have next, Johnny?
All right, the next one is area 860. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Amala. How are you?
Hi. Oh, hi, Amala. Nice to hear your voice.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Her? Oh, great. This is our friend. So, Dayle, you've spoken to Amala before. Amala.
I think so. I think it was last year. Yeah.
Last year, so it's been a while.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Where are you from? I can't remember who we talked to.
I'm
My
from
brain would go. Huh?
Connecticut.
Okay. How can I help you, sweetie?
Oh, sure. It's so funny. I was wondering, my life is getting interesting. I have a book that's coming out, another one, and all this other good stuff is going on, and I feel really good. Do you feel like a relationship is coming in the wings? And what do you see for that? Any details?
No. Okay. Where is your book coming? How is it on Amazon? Where can we? What's the name of it?
It's gonna be on Amazon. It's an inspirational book, so it's basically a journaling / quote book. So that's coming out in April.
What's the name of it?
The name of it is, drum roll, AMLA, Amla Inspires 365.
Well, that's kind of cool. So, what, every day you write in here? What makes you...
Say it again?
Yeah.
I'm still, I'm on the, it's launching April 20th, so it'll be out in a month and a half, but I'm pretty much in book mode in the sense of the jacket and all that other stuff. That's what I'm doing right now.
But that's not what I'm asking. What is the book about?
It said it's an inspirational book. Like I said, they're quotes, and then it's like people have lines in there that they could reflect and journal.
Okay, so
that's why it's called my name. It's Inspires 365. 365 meaning three. Yeah. Yep.
Who published it?
Oh, somebody in Connecticut. She's new. I met her through. I don't know who I met her through somebody else. Yeah, she's a small company because she only started doing this because of the pandemic. Everybody has been writing books, so to speak, since the pandemic started. So she decided, okay, let me publish people's books for them. So that's what she didn't think she was going to do.
I'd like to get her name and number because I've written 5 books, but my publisher's retired. So I'm trying to get my books back out there.
Oh, okay. All right. I will be honest. It's interesting that you said that. I'll talk to you in private because let me do that. Let me talk to you in private, and then
okay.
I'll tell you what's going on. Yes, with that.
Do you want to?
I'll give you my number. It's 808.
Hold on a second. I gotta get a pen. Hold on. I don't have anything. Okay, what is it?
808.
Yep.
372.
You cut off 372?
Yes. 1816.
1816. Okay, sounds good.
Did
you have anything on the? Yeah, I'll call you for that part. Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you have
in the next day or so? You can call me. It's fine. Because I just went through COVID thing, so I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. But anyway, you'll be fine with the book. I'd like to talk to this publisher. Does she charge a lot of money?
No, I'll talk to you. It's a long story. I'll talk to you in private about that for sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't exactly just put it to you that I wouldn't exactly suggest her to you, but I have some ideas for you. So I've been having. It's a long story. I've been having a little trouble with her, but that's okay. I would not. I don't want you to go with a person. No.
Gotcha.
We'll talk about that.
Sweetheart, if you look at my website, Dayle, Dayle, Schear, SCHEAR.com.
Okay.
And also, look on, and you'll see all the books I've written.
Oh, okay. Sure. That sounds good.
Now, the next one, part 2 of you, was a new man coming into your life?
Yeah, that was the question. Yes.
Oh. Well, you're very personal, and you're very fun. And where do you live where now?
I'm in Connecticut.
Connecticut. I only been in through, I think. You've got a lot going for you. You will be introduced to somebody that you will fall madly in love with. And I say that, I don't say the name Mark. I usually don't do that, but that's what I'm going to say. There's somebody that you'll be involved with. And you're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyability, and it's all going to go good.
Oh, wow. So do you know when this happens?
Next 6 months or so.
The next 6 months.
There's also a passing in the family. I don't know who that is, but there's going to be a passing in the family. And there's also going to be a little bit of travel, going places by car or train and doing some things. I also see you on TV, so you're going to be promoting your book and having some fun with it. You know, we'll like Zoom TV, type thing. And
wait,
you're going to be...
You're saying I'm going to be on TV? Wait, you said I'm going to be on TV. Really?
Well, like Zoom, we're going into the studio, but it would be Zoom TV.
Wow.
So you're going to do that. and you're going to be talking about your book, and everything's going to be fine. I don't see anything wrong with you. I see there's no money problems, there's no real problems, and you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a daughter?
She's just, she's honestly, I'm having trouble with her because here's the thing my whole life, in a snippet of a moment. I'm going to tell you this in 2 sentences or less, if I could, and really quickly. It's that I've always been discounted. It just comes with the territory because of my, I'm legally blind. And that's, I get that, okay? I embrace that. I accept that. It's the way it goes. So she doesn't like my light. I could feel it. I'm an empath. I feel everything. And she doesn't like it, so she does anything to discount me, and she's doing that successfully because she's a boss lady and she's publishing my book. So there's the problem in air quotes. She'll do it. We'll do it because there's a contract, but she's being very difficult with me unnecessarily. She totally ignores me when we have a team meeting or anything like that. Doesn't even say my name, doesn't include my name in an email. She does not say anything. It's just ridiculous. I feel like I'm in first grade again. And it's just the story of my life. It's just people are always like that.
2 sentences. Did you ask her why?
Well, I am standing up for myself. I do ask her why. Like I don't let things go. No. Absolutely not. I mean, I have to stand. No one's going to. That's one of my lines in my books. Nobody's going to be authentic for you. You got to be authentic for yourself. And that's it. And that's how I roll. I am authentic. I will always be authentic. I don't care if I'm on TV, behind closed doors. Authenticity doesn't pick a place or a person to be with. Authenticity is 24/7. And I stand by that. And I walk my talk. So there's no turning back with me. No way, Jose. I work really hard.
Hello? What month are you born?
December 16th. I'm a Sag.
Sag? Yeah, that's
yep.
No, with her, she's going to come around, so don't worry. It just take a little time, and the more famous she makes you, she wants you to really give her credit for things. Don't take any credit on your own. Just give her the credit.
Yeah.
And tell her how much you love her, and let's start over and say, let's, make things happen.
I don't know if I could do. See, here's the thing. I can't fake it. Like, I don't feel that way, so I can't be that way. I can't roll like that. It's just not me. I believe I can't. My words are meaningless then. What I talk about in my books. I mean, authenticity. It's a hard thing, and I can't.
What? Hello. What? We can't talk all day. What do you mean by authenticity?
Okay. Authenticity to me, and that's actually my message as a speaker, as a writer, as an author. Bottom line, it stems from your heart. Okay? There's only one thumbprint of you. There's 7 billion people of other people on this planet. Nobody can duplicate your authentic self. And that is I stand by that. And I can't be.
You're not giving me an answer. You're not giving me an answer. What does being authentic mean to you?
I just told you. It means tapping into your inner child and your heart to shine your light anyway. It's a 24/7 thing. You don't pick and choose when you're going to be authentic. You are it. You were born authentic. Why change that layer of you? What, because the rest of society? I'm just rhetorical. I'm not talking to you. Right.
I know, I understand, but I'm having a hard time with you because of the fact that we need another word, because I'm an empath too, and we need another word for authenticity, because that doesn't, now it doesn't ring a bell with me on how I should be.
Well, I mean, my message, the mission statement is this: I am authentic, I am brave, and I am strong. With that, I am enough. When you are authentic, you are enough. There's nothing to prove to anybody, not even yourself, because as a spiritual being, that's all ego. When you're trying to prove something, that's ego. So there you go. There's my line.
Okay. Well, you're going into a large...
Shouldn't you be enough for anyone? Like, why should you have to be anything but that? Stemming from the heart, love, it prevails. As the saying goes, love is the most powerful word. And it begets love. There's nothing, no other place.
Let's change the subject. We don't have time for all this. I mean, well, you were asking me the question and I answered it. I'm sorry if it, whatever, but I'm very passionate, as you could tell from my voice. This is how I always am. This is not just because I'm on with you. I'm like this all the time, and that's being my authentic self. So thank you for your answer.
Yeah, I like that.
With you. And that's it.
You're being your true self right now.
Yes.
You're being your true self. And authentic meaning true. So you're being your true self and how you see things, how you feel about things, and that type of thing.
Yes.
And I think with your daughter, I do believe you have to loosen up a little bit. Other than that, you're okay. You have a winner with your book. You're going to be fine. And there is a new man coming in to your life. So, and it's somebody who writes well. So I have to leave it at that because we have other people that we have to talk to.
I understand. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Okay. We will talk to you soon, though, Amala. I would like to talk to Amala on the side myself.
Yeah.
Bye. And you know what? I knew that about her, and I feel that energy that she feels that from the universe where she is blind, that, people don't have to, focus so much on what she has to say. I can feel that frustration, and I see how people could be often treated that way, and it's not fair. But I also wanted just to add that I never knew what kind of book she was writing or doing. I have one of those books I mentioned on the show yesterday. It's a book where you are supposed to write in. It has writings and passages like she's going to have, and then spaces where you write your part, like blank note spaces. And my book is on gratitude. And I like her idea better because it makes you accountable to really go in there every single day. Those, 365 days.
I like yours. Things to be grateful for. Because that's a hard topic.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I'm sure she has grateful passages and positive, whatever. It's a positive type of thing book. I'm sure there's tons of different kinds of positive statements in there.
There's a lot of journaling books. In fact, in the 70s and 80s, we had something that was pretty wild. And the psychics in Hawaii, I used to make quite a good living doing. They were showing them how to use their imagination to manifest what they want. Like if you want a house, you cut it out of a magazine then, or a specific house and bathrooms and whatever, a man, down to every single detail. So they were teaching people how to manifest and put that up and look at it every day and create it and have it come into your life, because you can manifest and do synchronicity on those things.
Yes, I love it. It does take some doing, but it's not that hard to do. But, here's what my problem was sometimes. I didn't really know what exactly I wanted. I knew I wanted something nice. I knew I wanted to be comfortable, more of the feeling of the home. Then what do you do? How do you detail manifest when you don't really know?
Well, you can do it one other way. You can ask the universe to guide you and give you a sign of what you need to have or No. Sign. Because I do that all the time.
Okay, you were talking about that before with seeing signs. I've got to be more in tune with trying to, hey, it's a sign right in front of me. You know, take note of it, write it down, remember it. Don't just say, oh, that was weird and go on, because it means something. It just might mean a lot. We all have signs. And a sign to ask the universe or God or whoever you believe in to give you, a sign that this is okay, or this is right, or this is what I want, this is what I need, Show me path. Show me the way I should go. Okay.
And
it's kind of like praying.
Yeah. It will be given to you. It will be shown to you.
That's really what praying is. And people are like, oh, prayer, it's like, how does it work? It's magic. Well, really, you're saying it. You're thanking already God for it. Isn't that what manifestation is? You write down something like you already do have it. Like, I love my new home. Not, oh, I wish I had.
No.
What was that?
No, it's different. It's like manifest. Right now, there's so many houses, and there's nothing available to rent. So I would like to find something that I could rent on a house. So I have to manifest, create what I want. And when I'm in the car or I'm alone, I'm going to say, I need a house. I want 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And, you go into detail. And you do that, from The Secret, you do that 68 seconds, and we talk about that, and then you let loose of it. And then maybe you do it again for another 68 seconds, and you let loose of it. And
that's what my book's by. Rhonda Byrne, The Secret. That's my gratitude book with the leather binder that closes with a magnet. It's really it was a gorgeous gift by my friend Elka. She gave this to me. And you open it, it's beautiful. It looks like an old-fashioned type kind of Bible, like their thing, their scroll. And, yeah, I've been writing in it. Like yesterday I wrote something I was grateful for. We had a show on gratitude, so that was cool.
Yeah. So,
yesterday.
Let's go with John. Do we have another one?
Yeah, we do. Area code 914, you're on the air.
Hi, caller. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking my call.
What is your name, sweetie? Where are you from?
My name is Katie, and I'm calling from New York.
Okay, what part of New York?
I'm in the Hudson Valley, like right above the Tappan Zee Bridge.
You guys are all telling me stuff. I don't even know where it is. I was from New Jersey and lived there a while. Is that past the George Washington Bridge and up?
Yes. Where's north George Washington? About a half hour north from the George Washington.
Oh, okay. That's not far. All right. Is that northern New Jersey?
I'm sorry?
Is that northern, the north part of New York?
Yes, I'm very close to Jersey.
Yeah, you're on the border. Are you near Bergen County?
Right. Touching the border. I could almost put a foot in both states.
I know where you are. I have relatives in Bergen County, yes. So it's a very, very wealthy area. Unbelievably wealthy, but very lovely. How can I help you?
I'm also a creative person like your last caller, and I was wondering if you see me pairing up with either Jared, Joseph, or Paul, please, on any work projects.
Paul.
Oh, he's my favorite.
Paul. I also
he's
see
my
Jared.
Favorite of the three.
I see Jared to be second in command.
Okay.
That's what I see. But what are you pairing up for?
I do like different things like dance events, writing, acting, events online.
that could be with any. These people also have their own, endeavors they might ask me onto.
So you're doing acting?
Yes, I do acting, writing, dancing, online events, a little bit of everything.
Okay, why haven't you written your own screenplay?
Oh, I have.
Oh, you have. Okay, and I see that being somehow looked at and published or doing something of that sort.
Oh, wow. Is that what you see happening with Paul?
I don't know if it's with Paul, but I definitely see it happening because you do write well. What is this one about?
My latest one is about like a psychological thriller, I would call it, with a little bit of comedy mixed in here, like a little bit of sarcasm mixed in here and there. That's the latest one.
It sounds cute. That sounds cute. What's the name of it?
I'm playing with a few different titles. I can't give you a concrete one yet. I'm still playing around with that. That it just
when I
write,
I've written 5 books, but when I write, I always have the title first, and I work around it.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
That's
so I love.
Yeah.
When
very
I wrote
organized. I'm usually the opposite. I'll write it and then I'll think of it.
I know I'm dating myself. Had anybody seen Shirley MacLaine's Out on the Limb?
No.
No.
Okay. If you can find it, usually you can find it on YouTube. It's the most phenomenal spiritual movie that you'll see. It's a love story and how love stops and how that causes you to go into the spiritual, emotional realm.
Wow. Oh, thank you.
To find that love and that spiritual desire that you needed so much. It's very good. It's Out on the Limb. I've written several books. That was one, Out on the Limb, was phenomenal. I have all their books, and but in writing the spirituality, there's so much to write about. It's real.
Wow.
But as far as writing, you're top notch. And as far as what else did you want to know?
If I was going to be would I write with Paul, or would he invite me to act on something with him?
I think you need to have a talk with Paul and ask. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it would be he would help you. Tremendous.
Thank you.
Well, you have a good night now.
Thank you. Many blessings to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, the next one is Trish from Connecticut.
Okay.
Hi. Thanks
Hi,
for taking my call.
You're
one quick
welcome.
question. I have an arbitration session coming up next month, and I was wondering if you were picking up on it, anything about it.
Mm-hmm. No, I would need explicit information on an arbitration. I know what that is for sure. On an arbitration, they're trying to decide if someone gets something. What is the arbitration about?
It's about an issue I had with a contractor who did work on my home.
You win, hands down.
That is great news.
Except for either he has to make good, and if that can't happen, there is no money because he doesn't have any.
Well, his insurance company's involved, so I'm hoping they pay.
That's going to be a tough one, but you'd have to really stay on it to make that happen.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. You have a good one.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
It's amazing how much energy you could have for this. I mean, how much thinking goes into this for you, Dayle?
I don't have any thinking. It's
How
just whatever.
How do you see it? Like, okay, is it an image in your mind?
Sometimes it's an image, but mostly it's feeling and thoughts. But I call it rapid speech. Whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth.
Oh, so you don't hesitate. You do not hesitate.
No, I don't think it's real.
Cool.
It's whatever weirdness comes out of my mouth to give the answer. Okay, there's a couple ways of doing it. That's one way. The other way is seeing the future on somebody, anybody. Totally. Say I saw the future on you and I saw something happening where I saw within 2 weeks you are going to be asked to go on television, or you're just at a huge party and it's something you should accept and go and do. Okay? And it's very, very it's enjoyable. It's good. It's having, okay? So as I would see that, and that's a seeing thing with you, so I would see that, and then I'd go all the way out there, maybe 2 or 3 minutes ahead, to see, well, what happens at that point? And then I would bring that information back and give it to you.
That's really interesting. That happens really quickly.
Well, for me, because I'm gifted in that area. I mean, not everybody. Hey, I'm one of the top 100 psychics in America, and I'm not, that for a reason. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that can do what I do, and they haven't been acknowledged, and they don't want to be acknowledged. I was asked many years ago to do that, the top 100 psychics in America, but I'm rather shy. So, I mean, I don't put myself out there that much the way I should.
Well, we do it for you here. So, yeah, that's interesting that you say you're shy. I would not think that you would describe yourself as shy.
Oh, I'm basically very shy. Just like I'm very homebody. I like to stay home, but I got to get out for a few hours during the day. I don't go out at night, really. I'm never partied. Never into the field. Don't ask me why. It's just who I am.
I missed the last part. I heard you don't party, and what else after that?
I don't know, but I don't like being around a lot of people. Never have, never will. I like a one-on-one with a person, or a 2-on-1, or 3 people. That's it. That's my limit. I don't want to go with
not the circus affairs. You won't even go to a fair.
No.
Didn't you say they gave you a COVID birthday last year?
Pardon me? What?
I thought you said they gave you a COVID birthday party last year.
No, that was my birthday. No, you got that wrong. I'll tell you that in a moment. The people I like to stay away from because I pick up too much on them.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very, very one-on-one, 2-on-1, that type of thing. But at the same token, when I'm doing a show and I have 800 or 1,000 people, that doesn't bother me because I'm the ringleader, and I put a show together, so that doesn't annoy me because I'm helping people. So, but I mean, and I'll go. So I'm doing the COVID thing, Johnny. That was a cake that I created for myself that said COVID virus 2020, so I wouldn't forget. That's all. That was for my
birthday. Yeah, you made
birthday.
it through.
It was so far.
Made it through. Yeah. But you've gotten your shot, or have you done both? Yeah. No, you got both. Your second one today, right?
Yes, second one today.
The second
but
one,
you got to wait a few days. They pop up, and there's pain, and it comes down a few days later, and you have to make sure you're all right.
You told me I was going to be all right from the very start, since March, a year ago. Can you believe it's been a year, you guys? Wow. And you said, Priscilla and your daughter and you will be fine. You will not get COVID. And you're right.
I remember that.
That made me feel good, Dayle. It really did. It made me feel at ease. I trust you. And so many others do as well. And to be a 100 top psychic in the United States, probably even the world, wow, that's amazing. And you've written so many books. People should all go and check that out, DayleSchear.com. So easy. Find out more about you, and also listen to this show on our YouTube channel. We have a wonderful Psychic Day playlist for you.
But I think you're fabulous, and I think on this show we learn about each other, and that's the wonderful thing.
That's true. And my thing with phones, I don't like making a lot of phone calls, and I consider, hey, I got my one big, huge phone call. Look how many people we talk to, or they listen to us at least. So I got a lot of the phone call out of the way.
You didn't hear me. I was giving you a reading about the party that you're going to go to in the next few weeks. That wasn't joke. That was for real.
Oh, I thought it was just like in general, like hypothetical thing you were saying. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll be quiet. Okay, I'm going to listen.
All my friends get mad at me because they tell me not to joke around about something, because what happens is I joke, I laugh, and it happens. So I never know. So the stuff that comes out of my mouth.
Yes. And also the good thing about doing this show, when you do everybody's readings, they can go back and listen to it again. You don't have to record these for them, obviously. Well, they're not paying, but they have the show. They could go back and see if that happened. And I love having a record of all of your readings here. Yeah, that's a very fortunate thing to have.
Well, I used to do that in all my sessions for readings. I would record. But now they don't use tapes anymore, so it's a little hard to do. Unless you do it on your phone. But I would record it. They would come in. Now, don't. And then I started the one. The Psychic Hotline Network. That was mine. It was stolen from me, and they went next. But I did my own hotline. And people could call in, and I would do readings. The Dionne Warwick, the hotline, it was also bogus. You're talking about that thing made. I talked to one of the owners, and man, did I lay into him. $60,000 a day they were making on the hotline. They asked me to be the spokesperson, and I said no. And they said, but we'll pay you $200,000 and and you get a percentage of that. And I said no. And they said, why? I said, because there is not that many psychics in the world that could answer those questions.
Actually, it's funny that you say that, because I've heard some people say that it wasn't a very good business idea to begin with. That it was, it's sort of like for instance, I think
Johnny,
what happens.
Johnny, we already know that it wasn't, because it failed, it flunked. But if you were to do a friend on friend network, in other words, there are so many lonely people out there that need someone to talk to, that would work very well.
Right.
Rather than it being a psychic thing. There's so many people out there lonely. There's so many people that can't talk during the COVID virus. They want someone to talk to. So if somebody were to start up something like that, a talk, you need a friend, I'm here to help you. Call before, not after. I'll help you. That would work very well.
Yes. I don't like when people steal people's ideas, though. I've had a couple of people that happen to big time things as well, and it's not cool. So, wow. Thanks for explaining it. It's so interesting to me.
Yeah, I've had 2 or 3 movies that were stolen from me and then changed around. If you change something 25%, then it becomes your movie, whatever. Anyway, Johnny, is there anything else, or?
Well, I have. Let me screen this caller, and then I'll put him through. 1 second here, okay?
You don't have to screen him, Johnny. Johnny, hello. He got the phone.
Johnny could just put him on. We can handle anybody. I mean, I don't know, Dayle. I mean, there was that one weirdo, but that was an exception.
Oh, well, hey, if I could count on my fingers how many weirdos I've had my whole life.
I know. Yeah, it's life. You gotta deal with it. Now Johnny's gone. Looking, what kind of questions are you even asking these people? Like, what do you even ask them? What's your screening process anyway, Johnny?
Oh, I asked them
where are you from, what area code?
I make sure that they have a specific question for Dayle, and I make sure that I know what it is that they want to, that I get their name. So this is area code.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well,
Hi,
caller. The questions are
Hi.
specific.
Okay.
Hey, my name's Khalil Reed. Hey, I'm calling from Charlottesville, Virginia.
You're on with Dayle.
Are you on a speaker or what?
Hey, my name's Khalil Reed. I'm calling from 434. I'm calling from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear me good?
Yeah, are you in the military or something?
What's your question?
No, I wasn't. But my question was, I'm going to Richmond this Sunday, and I'm going to eat at Denny's after I get my COVID shot. And I was wondering if I'll see somebody that I really, not really a love interest, but someone that I really like they do something that, like a job or a volunteer job that, whether it's professional or volunteer, that I really like at the restaurant, and I, have a nice chat with them.
Very odd question. That's one of the odder ones I've ever heard.
Yeah, but it is specific.
Yeah, it is specific. Go get your COVID shot. Go to Denny's. Have fun. There's lots of neat people at Denny's, but usually they're paired off. So go sit at the counter if you can, or do whatever. But I see you looking around, and I see you finding lots of people that you like. So that's the best I can say.
Okay.
All right.
I love Denny's.
I do
Welcome.
too. Their breakfast is awesome. Their pancakes are to die for $4.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the pancakes, the eggs, and the bacon.
And you know what? I couldn't get a steak anywhere here in this town of Huntington Beach, and it was so early. And Priscilla, my daughter, and I, we just wanted steak and eggs for breakfast. It's the only place that delivered it to our door, and it was so good with the hash browns.
Oh, yeah, well, DoorDash, Denny's, and, Grubhub. But anyway, are we done,
But that
John?
was open, making one.
We are done.
Thank you, caller. That was cool. I liked that caller-specific question. And call back to tell us after you get your shot and go to Denny's what happens. That'd be fun to hear. So thank you, Dayle, for all of those.
That was really bizarre. But anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out. It made me giggle. I hope you find what he's looking for.
Okay, everybody, you can book Dayle after the show right now. Her direct line is 808-372-1816. She's available all week to do your long private readings, so take her up on it. And find this show and all of our other shows on our YouTube channel, Life, Laughter, Happiness, and we will be posting the link to this show, as always, on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and sharing it with all of you. So, hey, don't forget to subscribe, and we appreciate you listeners and all who called in. Thank you, Dayle, and thank you, Johnny. And it was nice hearing from you, Richard.
Thank you, everyone.
And
Good night, everyone.
I want to say thank you all. I really appreciate it. A big aloha to y'all. Even though I'm not in Hawaii at the moment, I will be one of the times when I call you. And I can tell you I'm on the beach and it's wonderful. And
oh, yeah.
With the COVID thing, no matter what side effects you get, everybody should get it. It's good. My husband had a bad reaction because he did have the COVID virus. I didn't get it. Neither did Richard. But it was really weird. And then he did have it. And then 3 or 4 months later, he's had the shot, and he's having a tough time with it right now. But it's okay. It'll all be good.
Yes.
Okay?
Better to get it. Okay. Great advice. Thank you so much, Dayle. Aloha.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, Johnny.